Hey YouTube, how are you? This is Kareem again, and I just wanted to start my philosophical channel, give you some insight, maybe give you a little bit that you can take away from your day, an aha moment, or something that you might enjoy. And I was going to start today's topic, funny enough, with the first topic of my blog. What is the meaning of life? I know it's a big question, and a lot of philosophies and a lot of different other people have tried to tackle this. And I wanted to put my 2 cents in. And how do I categorize the meaning of life? I categorize it in different levels, based off of things that I've read, that I've seen and experienced. And I wanted to share a little bit with you that maybe you can understand or take away from your day. I don't claim to have all the answers, and I don't want any followers. I only want students. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. That have being said, what do I think is the purpose? Why are we here? The big question. It comes from a lot of understanding and experience I got from reading people primarily like Abraham Maslow and Aristotle, and going out into the real world and seeing that the actions performed on a daily basis. Now, I'd like to categorize it maybe into three different systems or three different variations of existence. And the first one is pleasure, and safety, making sure that your bills are taken care of, making sure that you have food to eat, making sure that you're able to survive. Even having a mate is essential to just basic survival. And you're not honestly going to watch a YouTube video, let alone listen to any speaker or do like any philosophical reading, if you're worried that where's my next meal coming from. So that's the lowest and the most basic level of existence. Not to say that it's bad, it is necessary, but that there's a higher level of understanding that comes after it. The second one is a sense of duty, a sense of get obligation to get something done, to be a part of a workforce, be a part of something that is constructively improving society, improving maybe an organization or government, something that gives you fulfillment and also gives you an income or some kind of an employment. And while that is very important, and we need everybody to be in the workforce, or somebody to even do the most menial of jobs or the most high level of jobs, I don't think it's the ultimate or the highest purpose. And the highest purpose, self-actualization, Aristotle calls it self-mastery, is to really improve upon yourself. A lot of people do work very hard on their job, which is commendable. But the thing I feel that accelerates your life, gives your life the most value, is to work on yourself. And what do I mean by that? I mean keeping an open mind and trying to experience as much as you can, and also mastering and learning about who you are. Ultimately, at the end of the day, all you have is you. So how do you learn more about yourself? There's different ways to do it. There's meditation, there's personal development, there's different techniques like self-talk that I talk about, or and other people talk about who have done that. There's different ways to explore, but the biggest exploration in life is going to be getting to know yourself, getting to know what you like, you don't like, what you believe, what is your belief system, what's the the value, the cogs that are driving you, the things that are making you go up and do what you do each day. Every human has a specific belief system, and that's honestly what makes us all unique and different, for what some people would argue the bad or the good. But ultimately, I'd say it's empowering or limiting beliefs that everyone has. But it's ultimately, if I'd say anything, working on yourself, working on your belief system, working on your gift of communication, working on, understanding who you are and where you're trying to be, where you're trying to go. For the longest time, I was working hard on my job and my degree, which wasn't bad, but there was a bigger thing to be tackled, and that bigger task to be tackled was getting to know myself and getting to know what I was capable of, what I wanted to do. I realized I enjoyed speaking, and I didn't necessarily have time as of right now to go in front of an audience, so I decided to make a YouTube career on something I liked. It's just all about taking risks and finding out who you are, what your life is meant to be. And I'll leave you with the phrase: the most important two important things in your life is the day you're born and the day you find out why, which I believe is a Mark Twain quote. But other than that, just work on yourself, work on getting to know yourself, work on getting to see what it is that's driving you, what it is you don't like, what it is you do like, and what your goals are. And I promise you that your life will improve if you change your belief system to the goals and the dreams that you aspire to. That's all for now, YouTube. This is Kareem. Have a good night.